Tommy Robinson, who is currently, as I understand it, in appalling conditions in solitary confinement. Whatever the rights and wrongs of why he's there, it seems quite apparent that it's appalling treatment. And there is that dividing line, isn't there, between Rupert's view of Tommy and Nigel's. What's your position?
Well, are you aware that Andrew Bridgen's gone to see him today? Do
And
you
he's
know?
allowed to go in on what conditions?
I don't have any update. I just saw it on Twitter. Andrew mentioned it.
Right, because I know people like Lawrence Fox. I spoke to Ben Habib about it. I spoke to Anne Widdecombe about it. I mean, a number of people about Tommy Robinson and their views. But it's good that Andrew's managed to go. As I understand it, people have to sign all sorts of things before they can actually go, confirming they won't talk about it in social media. So it's interesting that even before he's gone in, he's going to talk about
I
it.
went to see him in Belmarsh in the last round in 2020.
And how was
Which,
that visit?
well, what was extraordinary was what happened. I wrote an article for the Salisbury Review about it, how I was basically almost strip searched, and the woman in a burqa just put her ears back and wasn't searched. I mean, it was blatant. I was told to take my cardigan off, the airport sort of stuff, shoes, earrings, and she just literally lifted her hijab.
So it'd be interesting to, and Andrew's been on the show a number of times as well. It'd be interesting to hear about his side. But certainly, as I say, whatever the rights and wrongs, keeping somebody in solitary confinement for that length of time is wrong, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, I think the more interesting thing is, why does Nigel Farage have this great vendetta against Tommy Robinson when effectively they're supposed to be on the same side?
Well, and
And
it's an interesting thing because they say he's not going to not welcome in the Reform Party and so his supporters, and there are many of those, have made it very clear he's never asked to be a member of the Reform Party.
um, yeah, but it's not just about being a member, it's much, much more than that. I mean, there's a video going around, and I can't substantiate it, but it's from somebody who was there, who does a lot of social media stuff, of Nigel very recently at the farmers' marches. And sadly, the voice is slightly, you can hear the rot word, but where somebody shouted, what about Tommy Robinson? And supposedly Farage said, let him rot. Have you seen that video or
I
heard of that
haven't
video?
seen that video, and again, as you say, it's
David
and
Banner.
nowadays we're questioning everything. And it's a very legitimate question. Did he say it? We put that directly to Nigel.
I can't confirm
Try
because
and get hold of that video and reference that. But
I
nowadays, as
can't
you know, we can
watch
fake
the video.
everything.
And it is a problem because you can't see the mouth at the point and where that was said. And there's two videos, in fact, from different angles, but can't comment on it. But the witnesses say that that happened.
Yeah. And Nigel's a seasoned public speaker. He knows that anything he say will get widely reported. So if that's a view he holds, then he could be asked about that and respond accordingly.
But if he's called Tommy Robinson calls us skinheads and thugs, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Well, no,
It's not
I
like,
think absolutely we have to hold everybody to account. And I say and this is the problem people make in the media. They all work out. They come. Well, a lot of people do. They come with their own petty prejudices. Their approach to any story is, well, I've got the conclusion, and therefore, how do I populate it with appropriate evidence?
well, I spoke to Michael Crick recently, who did the autobiography on Nigel, and who was always considered by UKIP, to be the, somebody you didn't want to get too involved with. But he, I would argue, is a liberal globalist. He's not. He's not in Labour anymore. He's more Lib Dem, really. But when I mention that I like Tommy Robinson, he gets a computer out and lists, well, look, he's got all these criminal records. And it's like, yeah. So, does that mean what he says about grooming gangs is wrong because he hit somebody in a car park? Are the two correlated? No.